Can you guys hear me? Diane, hey guys. Say something, like type something so I can see. I've never used my laptop before. This is new. Aha. Hey, can you hear me okay? The internet here is not impressive, so I can use my little earbuds, but I'd rather not. Oh, thank you. Never know who might be watching, Alethea. Got to put on that, put on the makeup. Diane, aw, look at all you beautiful people. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Autumn! Awesome, yay. Are you saying I'm loud, Denise? Every time I move, it like redraws in squares. I look amazeballs. All right. Thank you. I'm here, and I'm going to wait just a few minutes, let people get online. But I'm here like pretty much every night, unless I'm out. And I got to thinking about it. I'm like, I could watch a repeat of Game of Thrones from last weekend, which was flipping awesome. Or I could talk to you guys. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to talk to you guys. Autumn, I'm doing great. Actually, my life, I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. My life it's really strange. It's very different than it was just a few months ago. But I cannot complain. Also, I'm going to shut all these browser windows I don't need open. I'm just so glad you guys are here with me. This is great. Going to give it just a couple more minutes. If anybody wants to send me a question, then you need to email it to info@jamielifehealer.com. I've got a pretty good list here. I'm just going to choose them randomly. So if you haven't, Jamie, aw, hi. You're used to seeing me in the wife beater and boxers, no makeup, and what my kids like to call the demented spider. If you've ever hung out with me with a bottle of wine and goofing around, I always put my hair up, and frankly, I think it's sexy. Probably not, but it's, I swear I'm going through menopause. I keep telling everybody, I'm like, my doctor says no, but I'm like, I'll be 50 in 2 years. 50. And I get hot really easy. So, oh my gosh, Donna, Dave, hey, Dave Thomas. Aw, this is great, you guys. I miss you so much. I think that's part of it too, is I get letter after letter from you guys letting me know, you miss Cosmic Caffeine, and, me, Mitchell, Evan. I miss it too, and I got to thinking about it. I was like, so many times I'm someplace cool or I'm experiencing something neat, and I'm like, why in the world don't I just get on Facebook Live? Honestly, most of the time, because it's the demented spider. I'm like, there's no makeup. 50 is the new 30, Lynn. I agree with that totally. Oh, Francine, thank you. I was just saying to someone I was talking to that I swear, working with energy, it keeps you young, because hey guys, Melissa, Stephen, hi, Thalia, this is great. Cindy, it's so good to see you guys. I feel like you're right here in the living room with me. I have my usual. Anybody know what's in here? If you've ever hung out with me, you know what is in here. I actually think I'm going to do this a lot more often. When I do my QAs, I love my QAs. And we got almost 50 people, so I think I know we're going to have a great crowd tonight. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is great. Who inspired me was actually my friend Wendy. She did one the other night, and she just sat at her piano and played piano and just talked, and I loved it. I was like, this is neat. Of course, she blamed me for hurting her knee. It was not my fault. We did go out, but we weren't wild and crazy. She just happened to have improper balance at one point, but I love her dearly, and we had a good time. Okay, guys, well, we've got enough people here. Let's get started. So most of you know, I used to be Jamie the Psychic, thanks to my friend Jack Bradshaw from Real Radio, and I kind of shed that name a couple years ago, And now, of course, I go by Jamie Life Healer. Frankly, I don't care what you call it. You know, I'm an emotional and vibrational healer. I personally am not, but I represent the man upstairs, whatever you want to call it, source, God, angels, Jiminy Cricket, you know, whatever works for you. And I just try to do my best every day to offer guidance and love, as Mitchell would say, you know, clarification, just to help you guys feel better at the end of the day. You know, it's about healing the pain. I was having a talk with a new friend today. I have a lot of new friends. It happens when I'm single. I was talking to a new friend today, and I was telling him, I was like, you know, people walk around in pain. I mean, you're sitting in your living room, raise your hand, you're in pain over something. We all are. And sometimes I think that we carry that pain longer than we need to. But at the same time, that's probably not true either, because we hold pain so that we'll grow. And as soon as you grow, the pain begins to release. And, you know, my dear, very new dear friend, Leslie, she's on here with us tonight. You know, we talk about this a lot, you know, that we make our choices. We choose how we want to feel. At the end of the day, we always feel like we're victims, or we're a derivative, if you would, of life. We are, but how we choose to react to it is what matters. So my QA, so for those of you that don't know, every day, and I know I miss a few days here and there, I get hangovers too. Sometimes I do these QAs, and so I stick them on my wall, I put them on Instagram, and I just like to try to give you guys something every day, even if it's just an Abraham post. For those of you that don't know, Abraham is Abraham Hicks, which is Esther and Jerry Hicks. Jerry actually passed away back a few years ago. And they're just amazing. And so Esther talks to Abraham, which would be the same as what you've heard me say, the boys. So tonight, when you hear me say the boys, I'm talking about my guidance, my guides, my angels. You know, really at the end of the day, it's our higher power. And I couldn't do what I do without God. You know, and it used to be I didn't say that word a lot. You know, I come from a very religious background, and God was kind of hard for a while, but now it's just not. But you can take whatever sort of belief works for you. So in my inbox, I have a whole bunch of questions, and it makes me sad. Like I said, you guys are being so quiet. Like either can you guys still hear me and everything? Because nobody's commenting. You're being so respectful. I'm impressed. I just want to make sure you guys, somebody say yes, we can hear you. Oh my gosh, if I totally dropped off. No, Leslie would have let me know. Can you hear me? I wonder if the comments are just stuck. I see a bunch of thumbs up, but nobody's yeah, I think the comments are just stuck. That's all right. Leslie, text me, or Lethea, somebody text me and just make sure that everything's good before I get started. I'd hate to start reading and then you guys miss it. All right, so what I'm going to do is on my iPhone, I have a folder where my lovely daughter and assistant Gina has been placing all of my QAs. And all of you know, when I do a reading, if you guys, you know, get a reading with one-on-one with me or whatever, I like to, okay, this is bugging me that I can't. I'm going to hit refresh. Oh, wait, fruit punch. Here we go. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Vodka crayon. I knew you guys couldn't be being that quiet. My friends are, oh, Corinne, hi. All right, let me just look through these real quick. Deirdre, oh, of course I remember you. You moved into my apartment, girl. That had some mojo. That was that was such a great place. I only lived there like 3 months. Oh my gosh, this is great. Sing. You know, I do. It's usually at a bar with a band. Margot, oh my gosh, you guys, I love you. This is great. I just want to glance through these real quick. It just, for some reason, it got stuck. Rob, you know, Rob, I had a feeling you were going to join tonight. I worked with Rob at Data Motion, and for some reason, you crossed my mind right before we started, so I'm really happy to see you. This is great. Guys, you cannot, Andrew, oh my goodness, hi. You guys cannot, Deidre, I totally remember you. Carrie Lynn, aw. Now I know what Wendy was feeling. This is totally, Kathy, oh yeah, hi. Pam, Jaden is awesome. She graduated high school. She's 18. She's the best thing I ever did. You've got to add Nick and Gina in there. Yeah, she's doing really well. She's working music. It's all music. In fact, if you watch my page, I post a lot of what she does. And in fact, I'm going to post Mira. Yes, of course. Anne Marie. That's okay. We're just getting started. You guys are not late. Oh, Alice, Gina, 97 comments. You're way cooler than me. I am officially cooler than my daughter. You know what? Sing one line for you. Oh, my Lord. What do you want me to sing? Are you kidding? We used to sit at the apartment, me and Deirdre, and we would, and I predicted that husband, I will have you know. If you guys want to ask a question, make sure you're sending it to my email address, because I'm not going to look at the chat for that, because I really want to focus in on the ones that I'm going to be reading. But I will check them at the end. But everybody that already submitted one, we have to put them first. 97 comments, huh? I can't tell. Oh, I know. So, hi, Jennifer. So, gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. So, sing a line? Oh, my goodness. You know what I used to always do back, gosh, I was probably 28. I'd always sing this. And I never even heard the song in so long, but it always worked, even if I was drinking. So, I'll sing you just like one line, just because I love you so much, girl. You ready? How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you. And, you know, that next part goes kind of high, so we're gonna forgo. But if you look behind me, you'll see guitar on the wall. And actually, I'm gonna turn this so you guys can see. This is my little brother's place. Now look at this. That's the drum kit, right, and the PA. But look at the ceiling. Those are microphones. And see that little pulley system right there? When they're ready to jam, because you know my whole family are all like crazy good musicians. Diana, yes, I did predict your twins. This is so much fun. Anne Marie, where's my husband? Oh, girl, you have to decide you freaking want one. We're not getting into that. Wish this thing would auto like scroll. Gina, what kind of life would that be? You should be here. You could sing it. So there you go, Judah. There's your song. All right, so. And I think we'll do like just with radio, like with my Gina. I need to come in and see you. I need some color, and this thing is just sort of not behaving. My daughter does my hair, and if anybody in the Orlando area, I am not kidding you, is looking for the best artist, she is a hair artist. She just did my friend's hair, and did my daughter just ask, "Where's my husband?" And Sam came back. She's like, "Oh my God, this is the best haircut." Like Gina is amazing. So if you're looking for a change, look at my hair. These are extensions, you guys. This is like, most of it's mine. Like this is mine. But like all this down here, all the fullness, is totally her. So got to plug my daughter. And she is at InStyle in Waterford. So if you're anywhere near Waterford, go see my girl. All right, let's get into this. Somebody give me a number between 1 and 100. First person. Got to bring you guys in on it a little. You're welcome, honey. I swear okay, here we go. Oh, stop. You're making me blush. And listen, guys, I can't, I'm not going to take questions in the chat, but if you send them to my email, info@jamielifehealer.com, I will do my best to look at them. All right, somebody give me a number between 1. All right, so the first number, Ombre Arnold, 35. Okay, 1 second. That's going to be right about here. All right. I hope I'm going to say this right, and I don't even know if she's on, but you guys can go back and look at this. Her name is Cheska. That's a cool name. Hi, Jamie. Glad you're back. I've been following you guys since Cosmic Caffeine. I miss those days. So do we. I remember trying to call a podcast to see if I could call in. I'm excited for tonight. I hope you get to read me tonight. Well, you are my first. My message or question for you. Will I ever get my dream job to be a flight attendant? I mean, I've been applying and trying, and it seems like I have no luck with this. I'm not losing hope, but this would be a huge life changer for me. I also miss my dad. Okay, we're gonna well, I'll tell you that we can combine the two. It's 20 years since he passed. If he comes by when you do a reading for me, please tell him I love him. Okay, so first and foremost, everyone who's ever passed over is with you all the time. So the very fact that I chose you first tonight, you need to know that that's definitely your dad, because that's just how it works. I'm going to use my cards. I used the Cyril Margetti deck, the same deck that Mitchell uses. Actually, we didn't even do that on purpose. It just happened. Hi, Trisha, Kelly, Kathy. This is great. So I already know the answer to your question, but I'm going to pull a card, of course. All right, so we pulled the Sun card, and I'm going to bring that right up there so you guys, I love this card. So, gosh, that name is so cute, Cheska. So Cheska, the answer is resounding yes. It's not just, yeah, it's yes, yes, yes. The thing about a dream is anything you want, you can have. The Sun always says to us that what we desire is coming in. It's more than that, though. It's about fulfillment. It's about love and happiness and joy. So the answer is yes. What I'm going to do for you, and I actually don't recognize your energy. She must be new to my page. What I'm going to do for you is I'm going to find your, so just so you guys know that just like our fingerprints are unique, we have an energy signature that's unique. And that's part of my gift is that I can read that. So I'm going to find her. And sweetie, I'm actually going to, if you're here, say something. I don't think I've seen you, but hi, Lisa, Kim, aw. But I'm going to send you energy because what you need to know is how amazing you are and that you are enough. You want to do this because your heart is so big and you have so much to offer. How many flight attendants have you guys ever been with that are just almost mean? And then you have the most amazing ones. My friend Stephanie Marshall, oh my God, she made my day on a flight to Jersey last December. So the answer is yes, but I need you to up your confidence level. You need to believe in yourself. And if you can't, then right guys, we're going to believe in it for you. I'm seeing the number 3, so that's Evan, which means Evan passed at 3:33 p.m. on 3/2/2014. And he, of course, was my co-host with Mitchell. He was my best friend for a very short time. He was for 3 months. Oddly, I never thought of that till just now. We dated 3 months. It was 90 days to the day when he passed. He cracks me up. I'm seeing the number 3. So within 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, you will. But you've got to be confident. This is number 1 for you is confidence. Daddy, by the way, not Dad. Daddy says, go get him, girl. He's like a cheering squad. He's very gung-ho. So this is great. I love your dad. He's a good guy. And what's nice about this is you guys can actually go back for anybody that misses it. And so if you're just joining us, make sure when you're done, you go back to the beginning. And but that was our first question. So I'm going to nail through some of these. All right, let's see. Lorena, Lorena, Lorena. My husband and I have been trying to conceive a boy. We have 3 girls and really hope to have a boy in my future. Oh, girl. You know they call me the baby psychic. Tiffany, oh my gosh, hi. Gabby, I'm so sorry. I'm like so excited to see all of you here. Lorena, this is very interesting because I'm going to ask the cards this one too. I do see Tiffany used to nanny for us and is one of my dear friends. Girl, I haven't seen you in forever. I love you so much. I'm really happy you're here. All right, so I'll tell you, I got the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. This is actually kind of funny because the 10 of Wands means you got to go through some work. I never thought the mattress mambo was work necessarily, unless I was with the wrong person. But you're going to work for this. So I don't know if you're doing some research or some study on the right climate. I know that pH balance, position. I always think it's for a boy, you do doggy style or something. I hope there's no kids on here because we all know I have the dirtiest mind in the universe. But then we see a 3 of Wands, which means your ship is coming in. So I will tell you this. If I had a gun to my head and I had to decide, I would say, yes, you can do this. But I would also tell you this, that you're going to have another baby and it won't matter. That's all I can tell you is it won't matter. But I would say if I had to wager, Jay, hi, if I had to wager, I would say this is very possible. But you're going to need to do some work, which means you're going to need to study. Not how to have sex. I think we can figure that part out. Oh, I told you no more kids for me, and you totally assured me that a baby girl was coming, and she came. Thank you so much. Now, I actually thought I saw you as a possible reading today. I was like hoping I would get to talk to you. You know what, guys? Babies are, to us, we think of babies as an extension of ourselves. They are not. They are actually, excuse me. They are actually who they are. and they choose you. So, girl, I would tell you it's going to be good. Go for it. You really don't have a choice anyway. It's happening. But I'll tell you, if it's not a boy, you will not regret a thing. This is a special baby. Very special. Also very healthy, very normal. It's going to be great. All right. We're going to Dahlia. Thank you for doing this, Jamie. It's always appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Do you see my husband and I adopting another child in the near future? It's a baby night. Also, do you see us moving out of our house in the near future? Okay. Adopting a child, absolutely. There should be more parents like you. And the only thing I'll tell you is I've got the Hanging Man. Gina hates this card. My poor Gina. For those of you just joining, Gina is my daughter. She's also my assistant. Part-time because she's a hair god. But I love you too, sweetie. The Hangman means there's a little time involved. So I think that you need to prepare that this could actually be a little bit difficult, but don't give up. I can also tell you just from what I'm hearing that it won't be what you're expecting, but it'll be better with a Lover's card. Really look to the relationship between you and your husband. Make sure that everything is healthy and good and strong and solid, because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Oh, Dahlia, you are on with us. Yay. Okay, good. I actually like it when you guys are on. And then we have our Six of Coins, because Six of Coins is all about benevolence. And it's saying don't wear out. Don't give so much. I think your relationship needs to be focused on first and foremost. And I have to ask you, since you're on, Dahlia, is there a chance you could have a biological child? I mean, is it just totally ruled out, like they yanked your uterus, or you could, it's just not easy? No, like, that's good. I hope I get to talk to you next week too. I apologize. I have to keep scrolling. That's for the baby. Is that for the house or the baby? Actually, both. But I just have to ask, is it possible to have, hi, Josie. Aw, Gina, Josie's mom is on. Hi, honey. Dahlia, is it possible that biologically you could, but it'd be kind of like a miracle maybe? Yeah. It doesn't mean that much, though. You have biological kids already, right? I got to tell you, what I'm seeing is focus on your relationship. Make sure the two of you are solid, solid, solid. Danny, hey, baby. Make sure you guys are solid, because that Lover's card is really important. But, no, I definitely can see that happening. But there's a part of me that kind of almost feels biological. But you feel healthy. You feel young. I wouldn't go either direction. What I will say is truly, yeah, you've been through fertility issues, which I think is why that, you know, that feeling of you're going to have to really focus. But either way, yes. Yeah, my friend Diana, we went to high school together, had twins at 41. Hi, sweetheart, Tamara, or Tamara. I never know. If I say Tamara or Tamara, like, you guys should have some sort of accent or something. All right. As far as the house, absolutely. That's not even a question. But you got to let go of the one you're in, Dahlia. So let go of the one you're in. Yeah, when you've been through fertility issues, I went through that too. It's exhausting. Okay, we're going to Catherine with a K. Living long distance from my love. I know all about that. I did it earlier this year. Yeah, Dahlia, I think you guys are definitely going to do that. But you have to make sure your current relationship, your husband and you, are really solid. It's very important. Not that I see problems, but there's something about the whole process that you two have to be just united. And don't overdo. Like, if you need to get a babysitter, like, do what you got to do, because you can't get depleted. You got to stay, because this baby that would come in is very sensitive, and you got to provide a very tranquil environment. All right, Catherine, living long distance from my love. We have one child each, an extended family in our current cities. I have a feeling where this is going. Any idea when the universe will align, we can live together in union in the same city? Is Catherine on with me tonight? Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. I love you too. All right, so for Catherine, so she's long distance. I actually thought she was going to ask me if they would have kids. So we have our Four of Wands. You know, Danny, always feel free. You know, Danny used to be on our show, and he used to do readings in the chat room. So Danny, if you feel something, feel free. And also, guys, you know, I don't know if you can do it on here, but if you have him on your Facebook, I know, Danny, I'm putting you on the spot, but I know he's a great reader, and I'm sure he'd be happy to answer. I will not be answering questions from the chat room tonight, but if you email them, info@jamielifehealer.com. I still want to say Jamie the Psychic. Tamra, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. I will try to get to some more before we're done. Okay, so Catherine, with a K. So you have the Four of Wands, which is family love, family unity. This is a within card, so that says yes, this is going to happen. Page of Wands. This is a little complex. This is almost a reading, meaning it would take a little time. But what I will tell you is there's a child that is, you have to, hi Terry, there's a child, you have to make sure that everything is okay. It might be an ex, it might be, I don't know what it is, but I feel there's a sensitive child involved here. But we have the High Priestess, which says the decision is going to be up to you. So if you want this, and this works for everybody, guys, go to my website, jamielifehealer.com, and click on things to check out up top. And there's a thing called Designer Life. Catherine, I would highly suggest you do a Designer Life for this situation. Oh, shoot. My cards are falling all over the place. Hold on. Oh, hang on. Let's see what fell out. Well, we got the... No, they're telling me this is for my next reading, so I'm gonna hold on to it. If my cleavage gets to be too extreme, y'all say something, because I should button it, but ew, why would I do that? All right, I'm gonna look in here real quick. Danny, hi Anne, welcome. By the way, Anne, the second you told me, Anne was actually, I think if I'm right, you're the Anne from Maine. My mom dated her uncle for many years, so we were little kids together, and she recently lost a lot of people, one or two, at least one sister. So Anne, I just want you to know that I hear Debbie. Is Debbie still here, or is Debbie on the other side? I get a little bit confused there. Oh, Danny, I'm so sorry. Yeah, give your friend love. Let the girls be happy. Tiffany, awesome. Awesome. Wait, totally just lost my train of thought. Huh. What was I talking about? I got totally distracted by Danny's friend. Danny, yeah, I will. So my friend Danny, he's a reader like me. His friend lost her grandmother tonight. I love Danny that she is coming to you directly on the very night. This is really good. Hi Stephanie, Debbie, aw. Okay, I'm gonna hold these cards because, all right, take a breath, everybody drink. I was actually thinking, like, what do I stay on, half an hour? Do I stay on an hour? I don't want to bore you guys. Now I'm like, I'm staying here. You guys can just come and go. We've had a pretty consistent number. All right, I am going to Emily. Hello. Thanks for responding. My mom passed April 10th. I got married. Did I get married April 10th? Yeah, I got married April 10th one time. That sounded really bad. I used to collect them. So my question is, we've spoken to you. So she's talking to her mom. We've spoken to you in our dreams and maybe had other signs, but when we are in need of your presence, where can we expect to find you? You know, these are the questions that always, you know, just tug at my heart. You know, having 3 amazing children, having been mom, if you would, to 8. This one's always sensitive for me. Emily, I hope you're on with me tonight. I'm looking real quick. Tom, hi. Your cleavage had you lose your own train of thought. I did. You're right, Rob. Emily, are you on with me right now? I'm going to just kind of keep an eye on the chat room. For some reason, it doesn't auto-scroll. That's kind of annoying. On the phone, it does. Maybe next time I'll use my tripod and use the phone. Emily, you need to understand, and any of you guys that have questions about the other side, they are always with you. Some of us can hear a little easier than others, but you can be your own medium. Honestly, you can't. Emily, yay, or Emmy. Okay, great. Hi, Emily. So the thing you need to keep in mind is the more you operate, and guys, really hear me on this, the more you operate from a place of love, from a place of happiness, from a place of joy, from a place of sex and fun and dancing and all the things in your life that make you feel good, then you're raising your vibration. Just being here with me tonight is going to change your life. Those of you that followed Cosmic Caffeine know that this is true. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. First time. That's great. Yeah. Oh, is that what it is, Debbie? How do I make it not freezer? Okay, I'm just going to say hi and see if it gets rid of it. Thank you, Debbie. I had no idea why that was happening. So Emily, the thing to keep in mind is the more you address and come into energy like tonight, the more you're going to feel and hear your mom. I can tell you, I see sisters. And I don't know if, I'm hoping this will scroll because right now it's not scrolling. I don't know if there are sisters, but I see girls all around you. So I don't know if you have children or if it's just your family. But your mom is like, wait, I know this energy. I've read this before. Yeah, it's not scrolling for me. All right. Hi, Tammy. I've read this before. She helped prepare you for her passing. Did I talk to you before? I remember this now. Yes, I did. Okay. She's absolutely wonderful. And the way that you hear her is by meditation, quiet, go into nature, relax the brain. Because the human part of us, the boobs, if you would, the things that are human are all things that make us two sisters. Yeah, I saw 3. That's awesome. I had a feeling that there were sisters there. Katie, yes, just put QA or anything like that. No, it doesn't matter. Just in the subject, just put QA. And then I'm going to look at them before I'm done because I feel like there's a couple I'm going to pull out of there. Tracy, hi. I was just talking about you, I think it was yesterday, and about how I've helped put you and Steve together. Emily, so the thing, she wants me to she doesn't want me to just answer your question. I really need to give you something. And I have to tell you, did you mention dreams? Hold on. We've spoken to you in our dreams. Yeah. Wait, why would I get booted? Wait, who, what? Oh, my brothers are texting in the group chat. I thought they were talking about me. I'm like, why would I get booted? There's something else. She's telling me that she's trying to come to you. And you're hearing it. But you're in that, it's so new that you're in that position where it's very hard for you because you still miss her so much. And guys, keep in mind, they will not come through for you so that you can keep them right here. They're human then. You have to let that go. That who they were and who they are now is a completely different thing. But the beautiful part of that is they become, if you would, an angel. So she's just telling me to tell you, pay attention. Talk about it, like really talk about it. Your 2 sisters and you, is there also a boy involved, like a brother? I feel like there's a male. Oh, Susan, hi. I feel like there's a male involved too. So love it, absolutely love it. Emily, we probably want to do a one-on-one, but maybe not quite yet. You'll know when it's the right time. You guys all know I won't take a reading unless I know that it's the right time. All right, taking a breath. Why do I touch my boobs, Rob? It's all about the boobs. You know what I'm actually thinking right now, and you guys are going to crack up at me? I want to go in the kitchen right there behind me. You know my little brother has cameras in this whole house. He can see everything I do, except like in my bedroom or whatever. That'd be weird. But sometimes, see that like right there? Wait, hold on. See that little thing right there? That's a Buddha. And one time that big frying pan, I was trying to put it up top and the handle came off and it broke Buddha's head off. And I thought, oh my goodness. That's bad. Let me look at comments real quick. Hi, Jamie. Danielle, hi. You spoke with me at a holiday party. I was working. Oh, you were working. Help me with confirming my beliefs about moving on. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, hi, Beth. I just want to take a moment and acknowledge all you guys. Just having you here. You would send it, Lisa, to info@jamielifehealer.com. And just so you guys know, I'm never going to delete these. I'll either address them in one of these live things or I'll do my usual random, choosing one on the days that I'm feeling it. Gina, remember what? Wait, oh my God, I remember that. What do you remember? Oh, I decapitated Buddha. I totally did. That has to be like some kind of, maybe that's why everything changed in my life. In fact, let's just take a quick break and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about that. I'm looking at my phone to see if anybody says you look ridiculous. Nope. So get this, last time you guys knew I was dating Ron. Emily, you are so welcome. I want to give you more, but I feel like I need to be a little more focused. She's just so with you and you matter to me because I remember that night. It was when I was dating Ron. Autumn, yes, you guys should exchange numbers. Autumn and Emily, you should exchange numbers. Autumn has been through it and she's amazing. I adore that girl. I actually met Autumn when I was dating Scott. This is so funny. Do you know sometimes I literally, yeah, I know, Gina, me decapitating, bye, Danny, me decapitating Buddha is on video, which is embarrassing because everything's on video. The other night on my regular Facebook page, I'm literally sitting here in the chair watching TV. Rob travels. He goes up to Baltimore like Sunday through Thursday. And I'm literally sitting here and I'm watching TV and Alexa, oh, Alexa, stop. Alexa starts playing. Nope. Alexa starts playing. Alexa, stop. Alexa starts playing. I need to stop saying that. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I'm like, are you kidding me? He was controlling it from the airport. It was the funniest thing. I loved it. Yeah, you guys, please, those of you that know my work and work with me, thank you, Margot. Like, look at my chat room and make sure that everybody, you know, if they have questions like that, they're answered. Thank you so much. So what happened with me? So Ron and I broke up at the end of April. I adore him. You know, I can't say enough about, you know, just his heart, and sometimes things aren't meant to continue, and unfortunately that's been my lot in life. I always yeah, she is, Rob, that's right. So at the end of the day, you know, it was for me, it was a great experience. I spent a lot of time up in Jersey. I got to meet Emily's friend Lauren, who I just adore, and Emily as well, and at least via text. And so what ends up happening is, most of you know that I worked for Dell for 2 years. I'm also in tech, so I worked for Dell. I led an international team building 57 hospital websites for a huge healthcare network. It was awesome. And that concluded, and I sat and did nothing for 3 months. Hi, Shorty. I did nothing for 3 months while they looked for another project. And I was feeling, so I have to tell you guys, because you know me, I'm always honest with you guys. My best friend Sam told me when I got the job at Dell, it was August 8th, I think. She said, you have 2 years. That's it. And then you have to go back to this right here. Don't know if that's television. I don't know what it is. Well, it happened that Dell put me on severance, and where my severance ends is really close to that date. So oddly, you guys know I've been kind of gone for a little bit here, a little bit gone. But being here with you again, it feels so natural and so right. Is anybody else having video problems? I apologize. The internet here isn't that amazing. Somebody text me if there's a problem, because otherwise I'm not going to know. Okay, so I gave up my apartment because I thought, I don't know where I'm going to be, so let's give up the apartment, put everything in storage. So my relationship, my apartment, and my last child turned 18, graduated high school. She's doing great, and I left my job. So literally, I'm sitting here in my little brother's house in beautiful Edgewater, Florida, which is kind of close to New Smyrna, waiting to see what's next. And at the end of the day, I don't know. You know, I know that I've never been happier. I've never felt more sure that Hi, Jessica. Oh, I was just talking about your dad. I was blaming him for the whole Jamie the Psychic thing. Hi, Janet. Oh, do you know, this is amazing to just get to see people that I don't talk to every day. God, thank you. I feel so honored. Thank you, Trisha. And my friends are texting me to let me know. Okay, so where are we? So let's go back into the email. Ooh, I just got a text from a cute boy. All right. Wait, not that one. Let's see. Hold on. Only because I know so this is where I'm being drawn next. I have to do this one because it's making me laugh so much. Leslie. Hi, Jamie. So if all men are dogs, as the old saying goes, I should have men lining up at my door. Dogs love me. And dogs bite me, just so you know. Like, if a dog's going to bite somebody, it's me they bite. So that's kind of freaking me out. And I love dogs. So I guess my question for you is, will any man love me as much as my dog loves me? Or should I just stick with my dog and call it a day, love, Leslie? You know, you are, ignore the cute boy, it's a trap. Thank you, Gina. I agree. Dad Shaw. Oh, Jessica, I love your dad. Please give him my love. Leslie, yes and no. No, because sorry, does anyone love you more than your dog? Like, no, but it's a different kind of love. The answer is a resounding yes. And Leslie's a person, you know, guys, this is going to sound weird because I'm actually considering doing some I've got a book that's half done. You guys have seen my book Answers, but I have another book that I'm writing called Welcome to the Jungle, A Practical Woman's Guide to Online Dating. I met Evan on POF. Plenty of fish. I kid you not. Most of the guys that I've dated, because I can't intimidate online, right? Everybody's saying pick the dog. JC, hi. You know, at the end of the day, you are meant to be loved because you have such a big heart. I hope it's okay if I share. My girl Leslie has gone through, I want to say stage 4 breast cancer. She has finally finished her chemo, and girl, I owe you that pink champagne night. Let's make sure. I'm just not in Orlando, but when I get in Orlando, or if you want to come over to the beach, if you feel like making your way over here, yes, we're going to do it. But the answer is everyone here, hi Chaz, everyone here is so deserving of love. And yes, it's out there for you. So every day when I'm going through my dating process, I send her screenshots and I talk to her about things like, you know, I've had someone recently that I really adore, but just isn't, I guess, tuned in. You know, I don't really get a lot of communication. I don't hear from him. When we're together, he's the most attentive guy I've ever known. Honestly, just totally someone I could fall in love with. But when we're not together, it's out of sight, out of mind. And I don't take it personally. It's not up to me to decide. But I know that that's not what I want. I want somebody that at least says good morning or good night. So I'm always sending her screenshots. Kimber, the book is actually half written. So you know what, guys? Yes, pink champagne. I really feel like I need to finish that book. So it's for those of you just joining. Yes, Beth, we met on POF. I swear. I met Ron on Tinder. I met John on POF. Vincent was Tinder. The only one that I've dated that I haven't met online was Scott, and we knew each other in business for about 10 years. So yeah, yeah, Gina. Are you watching by yourself or are you with Gabby? That's so funny. All right. What next? You know what I'm going to do? Please don't, I'm in shorts and I can't guarantee you what the back view is going to look like. So no judging. I'm going to run real quick. You guys take a pee break. Give me 2 minutes and I'm going to say bio break, as Mitchell would call it. BRB, 5 minutes. Guys, will you watch for people to come in and just text it? I'll be right back. And I still have 2 cards and I don't know who they belong to yet. Be right back. I'm going to move over so you can't see my shorts. Hang on. All right. You know what's funny? These pillows, look at this. My little brother has these amazing, that's Batman. I was sitting on them because the thing was putting me down too low. Ooh, cleavage. All right, we're back. Tuned in, on tapped in. Yes, by myself. Aw. No, wait. Oh, Lisa, no, it's the one I was talking to you about last night. Talk to me offline. I'll tell you all about it. It's fine though. It's good. Guys, you've got, a lot of my audience is women. Some are men, which I appreciate. You have to value yourself. You have to know your worth. And it doesn't make someone bad or wrong because they're not what you're looking for. At the end of the day, I'm going to sit back a little here. At the end of the day, everybody is worthy and wonderful. Every guy I've ever cared about or dated, I have nothing bad to say. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, I know what I want. And so I'm considering also maybe doing a seminar, which the only thing that holds me back is you're like, wait a second, chick. You've been married 3 times. You've had different relationships. And up to now, nothing has stayed. But that was by choice. It was each one was a journey and it was an adventure, and it was something that I will cherish my whole life. Like, you cannot tell me one bad thing about so many of the men that I've loved and still love. Yes, Gina, it's a romper. Are you proud of me? Oh, Gina likes, oh, hello, boobies. That's not, wait, hold on. My children are watching. Yes, Gina, I've been waiting for you to tell me you like it. And I got this little cute pink lace thingy, and I'm wearing earrings. I thought of you as soon as I got dressed. I was like, Gina's gonna like this. Renee, I am still with the childhood friend Jamie said would come into my life. It's been almost 2 years, and we're happy as it gets. Oh, I love that. I love that shirt. It's actually shorts, Shorty. Hold on. Shorty shorts. Hold on. See, it's like a little, hang on, let me back up. It's like a little romper thingy. But I think my legs are kind of, I don't know. I don't usually wear like really short shorts. Yes, Beth, it makes us who we are. Unless it's my father you're talking about, because he's number one. I am not. Your dad's amazing. Gina and Nick's dad is one of my favorite people. Pam, it's still, I'm going to tell her to hit refresh. You dress like me. Do you know, honestly, Gina, when I got dressed, when I bought this, actually, I thought, this makes me feel like you. And every time I see you, this is my daughter we're talking about. She's in the chat room. Whenever I like see you dressed, I always think you look so fresh and so pretty that, yeah, I'm totally copying you. Is that okay? Heather, hi, welcome. Thank you, Dave. Aw. You know, perfectly imperfect, which is what usually my online dating profile says. All right, guys, let's get going here. I need to answer some more questions. All right, I am doing Alicia. Last name begins with an M. And guys, if you're here and you want to say you're here, identify, because it's a lot easier for me. I don't know, Gina, that would mean going with like what I think are chubby legs. Hi, Diane. Yes, I'm glad you didn't. Tracy. Hi, guys. So if Alicia is on with us, the question is, I wish this would just scroll. Hi, Lisa. No problem. I'll fill you in later. Jamie, I am 21 years old, and I'm trying to find my way into my spirituality and my psychic gifts or abilities. My mom and other members of my family are gifted, and I wanted to make sure that I am too. Oh, if I am, do you know what my gift is? What would be the best way to go about strengthening them? Also, I have many family members who have passed. Any messages? I love and miss them dearly, Alicia. First of all, Alicia, I am so impressed that at 21, you're even asking those questions. Everybody is gifted. That's what people don't understand. We think of things in human terms. Everyone can do what I do. It's just that I was trained from a very young age to keep my vibration in a certain alignment and to exercise just certain techniques. But the truth is, yes. And in fact, if you're actually asking that question, I would wager to say you're probably one of the more gifted people in your family. I knew your sign, it would help a little bit. You almost feel like Gina, so you're probably in that Cancer, Pisces sort of. She's a Pisces. Oh my gosh, Jaden's with us. Hi, Jaden. Oh, Jaden's my younger daughter. Oh, sweetie, welcome. Gina's on too. Look, Jaden, I'm wearing a romper. Hold on, guys. I gotta show. Because when mom gets to be cool, look, isn't it cute? Ooh, booty. When your kids think you're cool, life is like awesome. Oh my gosh, Faith, welcome. Oh, Gina, hi, Jaden, I love you. Hi, Susan, welcome. So Alicia, the thing to keep in mind is you can't screw this up. You can't get it wrong. You have a path, and yours is so beautiful. 21, you remind me of my Gina and my Jade, and I think that you're exactly where you're meant to be. I'm leaning a little toward Reiki with you, crystals, Reiki, things along those lines. Follow your heart. Pay attention. There are no coincidences. You're definitely being guided. Oh, my kids, it's a love fest. You're being guided, and it's going to go great. I want to know who these two cards are for. This is driving me nuts. In fact, I'm going to go to my inbox. Hold on a second. Let's just go to my, because I haven't been able to assign these yet, and they're very special. Oh, hello. You guys are hitting me up now. Okay, Katie. Katie with a B. Jamie, this is for you. I don't even know. I haven't even looked at them yet, but this is for you. Katie B, you sent this in tonight, so if you're on with me, say hi. I've always wondered if I have a serious health problem or will in the future. If you have any insight, that'd be great. She also wants to know if there's any healing messages from her nan who crossed over. I've been severely depressed since losing her and just need a sign that she's watching over me. Thank you. Take care. Love, Katie. Well, Katie, this is your sign, honey. We have the World and the Seven of Cups. First of all, no, I don't see anything major with health. What I see, honestly, I feel like you're lonely. I feel like your heart wants to connect, because when I connect to you, I just feel this intense loneliness and a need for guys, just hit refresh on the browser if it freezes up. Your nan almost feels like mom to me. I think this was a massive and is a massive loss for you. She is not gone. She is with you. The only thing is I feel that there's a sensitivity. Are you on with me still, sweetie? I hope you are, because I'd like a little feedback if you are. I feel a little sensitivity to, I hate to get on the gluten bandwagon, but it's almost either candida or gluten. The World card says your life is about to change. I don't know how old you are. You feel fairly young to me. And the Seven of Cups, which means you have a lot of options, a lot of things open to you. So what I would tell you is take a breath. Take a breath. There are very few people that have not been depressed at some point in their life, myself included. Everybody that's ever read my book, I tried to kill myself 14 times in my 20s before I had my son, because being here was painful and I didn't like it. And I got over that after Evan left. But at the end of the day, you just need support. You need love. You need support. There is nothing wrong with you. And your nan is like ridiculous. Like, she's so with you. I love her. She's got like this really spirited, happy personality. I'm looking to see if she's in here. You know, Jaden, my daughter Jaden said it. She said, I'm the most depressed. You know, Jaden has gone through a great deal of depression. And thank you, sweetie, for saying that. She's my daughter. It's manageable. You're not alone. I don't know how to, I wish you were on, because I would like to have a little feedback, but you are not alone. That is the one thing you need to know, is that people love you and you're okay. Your nan says pay attention. Oh, I hate to be cliche, but she's showing me butterflies and a purpley flower. It looks almost like what are those called? Bluebells? I don't even know what that is, or lily, but it's definitely like a purple flower. All right. Whew, that one was intense. Nan is pretty awesome, I'll tell you what. All right. That's so funny. She sent this like 3 times. I just noticed it. Thank you. Thanks as always for doing a live and helping people with your gift. I hope you're on, sweetie. She might have gotten kicked off. Well, I hope you'll go back. Hi, Judy. Welcome. So let me ask you guys something. You know, I've always tried to share my life with you as much as I comfortably can. This is not a question for you guys, but do you guys have anything about my life or my work or whatever that you would like to ask me, like a personal question or a question you've had for some time or something you're just wondering about? I hate going, hi, Julie, Danielle, hey, guys, Judy. I hate going to someone's page and I can't figure out what's going on with them. So is there any questions that you guys have that I can answer for you? So feel free to post those, and I will. For those of you just joining, welcome. We're having an amazing time. You know, I was thinking till 9, but you guys want to keep going? Because I don't feel like stopping. I don't think I realize sometimes I'm not around people very much. I think I sometimes get lonely, but I don't really realize it. This is the first night that I feel like I'm on a first date. Like, I'm just loving it. This is great. All right. I think, and I apologize if some of this is lagging a little bit. The internet here is a bit sketchy. All right, going back in. All right. Ooh, I love this name. Bristol. Like, why didn't my mom name me Bristol? Wow. The subject line says simple answer for a heavy question. And I don't know if Bristol is online with me. I'm just looking real quick to see what you guys are saying. Judy, my mom is doing absolutely amazing. She's, you know, some of you may know my mom has had a lot of pain in her life, her back. She is, I think, 5 days off of Oxy, probably 30, 25 years, 20 years. I'm so proud of her. She's amazing. I'm just so proud of her. I can't even tell you. But yes, Judy, she's doing great. I hope I pronounce it right. Naileth, do you know when someone close to you passed? The only person close to me, I've had two, was my best friend Holly and Evan, and the answer is absolutely yes. Today, I think I would be a lot more in tune, and I would know more ahead of time. I would accept it. I think both of them, I was in denial. But yes, I definitely. Tracy's asking, do you ever feel overwhelmed? I feel it's hard for me to disconnect. I used to. I don't think I do. Andrea, yes, hi. I don't really get overwhelmed these days because I really. My daughter says I'm lonely. Am I lonely? Aw. I'm so reclusive. I mean, anyone that knows me close will tell you it's rare. Like I don't, but that's been more recent since May. I don't really go around people that much because I find I affect them in a way that I didn't used to, which actually brings me to an interesting thing. You know, on the 21st of this month, we have a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse, I think. I apologize. My brain went blank. This is a big deal. If you haven't looked it up, look up the eclipse that's happening on the 21st. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I know, Gina, you tell me, oh, thank you, Andrea. She says, I look gorgeous. Thank you so much. Because today I was totally no bra, boxers, wife beater, and the demented spider. I will, guys. If you guys will stick with me, I'll keep going. In fact, our numbers are higher now than they were when I started. I don't know if you got mine. Yeah, I'm gonna look back on them for sure. Angela, you walked up to me in a bar. Shocking. I bet I was holding one of these. So many people have started out, as my friends and my clients have started out by me walking up in a bar and randomly gave me a reading. It was awesome and totally unexpected. Hoping today you can channel into me once again. Angela, welcome. I'm really happy you're here. Let's see. Yeah, Annette, that's what my mom's been going through, dealing with back pain. But she's using, if you guys have never heard of Kratom, Kratom, look it up. All I'm going to say, it is, if you have questions, contact me. Kratom is amazing. It binds to the same receptors as a painkiller like, oh, Autumn, thank you for joining us, like Lortab or Oxy does, but it doesn't have the addictive properties. I actually learned that from my ex-boyfriend, Ron. Rebecca, hi, Tracy. I would love to just feel the presence that surrounds you. You're always so upbeat and glowing. You know, those that know me wouldn't say that's always true. I think sometimes I'm dark, not so much anymore, but I can be short-tempered. I can be frustrating. My daughters will tell you, you know, I can be very human. But in the last few months, I've been through a lot energetically, and I've been changing a lot. So I think that's kind of, I don't know if you see it, if you guys see it, but like just the energy that's with me now, it's so empowering and uplifting. And if I can give it to you, that's why I'm here right now. And I'm literally going to keep doing this. I mean, I am in love with this right now. Jessica, welcome, sweetheart. Do you see people who have passed in the faces of others? I have. It's like a wink from the above. I remember you asking me this. I am in hermit mode, Diane. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I'm okay with that. I still get out and have sex occasionally, but for the most part, keyword occasionally. No, I definitely am a hermit. Tamara, no, I don't think that or Tamara, I don't think I do. No, let me look at that again. Do you see people pass? Yes, I mean, for me, it's less physical. Thank you, Gina. Solar eclipse, correct, on Monday. It's less physically seeing it, and more when I'm around somebody, I feel that presence. So that's, you know, it's a little bit different. Day Bryant, you know, that's me every day. You know what? I resisted it at first, but now I ask myself, okay, I got up and I know everyone that knows me knows I don't go shopping. Love you, Julie. I don't go shopping. I hate shopping. I bought this romper though at Belk because it's right here by my little brother's house. But I don't really spend a lot of time out with people. And when I do, it either uplifts me or makes me feel like tired. So But when I see, and Debbie, if you go back and watch about 15 minutes ago, I actually gave the update on that. I'm hermiting a lot, and I'm looking for a new position. I left Dell, very amicable. They were so good to me. I don't even have an apartment right now. I'm literally living in my little brother's spare bedroom, just waiting. You know, I'm in an amazing place. Trisha, so a psychic walks into a bar. Do you guys remember my very first, Jessica, my very first, it's so funny, your comment follows Trisha, my very first live event at the Science Center, your dad introduced me. And I walked out on stage, I got 250 people, everybody bought tickets. I was on the radio back then. And I'm like super serious. And everyone that knows me, I'm a total goofball. But I look down at the ground and I don't look at anybody. I'm like, I've got the little headset and I'm like, so a psychic walks into a bar and the whole place just cracks up laughing. It was awesome. So Jessica, your dad actually used to introduce me at all of those. I miss you guys. And your mom, oh, give him my love. You and I met at Pete's house. That's my cousin. Yes, you and I had an amazing conversation that night. It was crazy, but good. All right, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, Beth, thank you. Good. What's a good hair, nail, and skin vitamin? Oh, you're beautiful, by the way. Thank you. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done a little Botox and things like that, but honestly, I think what keeps you youthful more than anything else is great energy, is being happy, smiling, laughing, sleep. Not too many of these. I don't take that advice. Actually, Gina might be able to answer that better than me. Lynn, loved my reading a couple weeks ago. That's awesome. Good to know. Evan, even better than Blog Talk. Yay. I know, I miss it too. I'm just looking through these to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm so glad to hear what you're saying, because I'm going through an odd shift in personality and energy. Yes. Yes. Beth, that is what we're going through right now. This solar eclipse is going to rock your world. And it can be actually something pretty amazing. Rebecca, I've been working up the courage to have a reading done. I get so freaked out, wondering what words you could have for me. And that's because through the years of listening. Yeah, but the thing is, Rebecca, is it's always, anyone that's had a reading with me will tell you, it's such an uplifting, empowering experience. Kathy, I can feel your energy. Thank you. You're beautiful and glowing. I need your vibration. You're amazing and passionate. Thank you so much. Yeah, Gina will tell you about the vitamins. Oh, Rob, thank you. I'm just looking through these to make sure I'm not missing anything. You did, Trisha. That was so funny. So a psychic walks into a bar. One of my favorite stories years ago, I was hanging out with Sandy Cooper and like that whole group. And we're all at this pool. It's like a pool with a bar like down in Sanford, Captain's Cove. And Gina, you guys remember that place? And it's looking like it's going to rain. And this was back when I was on Real Radio, so I had pretty big following. And everyone looks at me, and I'm like, oh, the boys say it's not going to rain. We're good. They're like, oh, awesome. So, no, I have to use my hands. And so I'm from the North. I'm a New Englander. We use our hands. And so a few minutes later, it's really clouding over. Jamie, I go, boys say it's not going to rain. It's not going to rain. So now I'm literally sitting at the table. Everybody's taking cover, and it's starting to sprinkle, but I'm acting like nothing's wrong. I got my drink, and I'm like, and then Cooper looks at me, and she's like, I thought you said it wasn't going to rain. I'm like, it's not going to rain. And it's literally raining on me, and I look at them, and I go, are you guys serious? You think I can predict the weather? I thought it was hilarious. It was really funny. All right, let's see. Oh, thanks, guys. Let's see. I can't answer these kinds of questions because I'm going to stick with the guys that sent me them earlier. Susan, yay. I know, Captain's Cove is a lot of fun. We got to go back to Bristol. She's probably like, if she comes back and listens to this, she's going to be like, why did she forget me? Did my dad love me? Did he think for some reason I wasn't his? Thanks for sharing your gift, Bristol. You know, this one hits close to home because I went through that. You know, my dad left when I was 6 weeks old. I don't think my dad loved me. I think my dad loved me as best as he could, but I don't think he was actually capable of it. Here's what I'll tell you, Bristol. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't think your dad was especially capable of that kind of love, but that's by design. You were meant to go through the life that you're in. And in fact, if you email me or Gina, we will send you a copy of my book, because I actually talk about this at length, that, you know, the parent that abandons us, like I went through, like my younger daughter went through, they're doing us a favor, whether we know it or not. You know, I have no anger at my dad. I have no anger at Jaden's dad. I mean, people do the best they can. Absolutely. And the answer is, I think, yes. I think he knew. I think he knew that you were his, but I don't think he could face it. It's hard to explain, you know, and again, that's probably more of a one-on-one, but you need to know in your heart how amazing you are, and that he came here to offer you your pain path. And actually, my book will explain that. And if anybody else wants a copy, I'd be happy to send it to you. One day that book will be in stores, but it's not time yet. Wow, that was, all right, okay. Hi, Casey, welcome. Yes, feel free, Debbie. All right, where are we at? How are we doing? Now I do have to pee. Does anybody else have to pee? All right, so let's do a couple more, and then I may take a little break. Or, you know, I mean, we can do this again. You know, this to me is a lot of fun. It's just, it's so empowering to just see all of you, and to, I mean, I'm online with, you know, 50, 60, 75 people that want to be a part of my life. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate that. It makes me really happy. All right. Alethea. Dear Jamie, I've been with the same company for roughly 3 years and would like to transition to one of their operating companies, still staying with the parent company, just transitioning to another branch, so to speak. I've started networking with the manager I'd like to work for. My question is now the time work on transitioning, or should I stay put where I'm at? What works the best to my advantage? Let me see if the cards agree with me. I think I know what I want to tell you. No, you need to work with this guy, because I got the Seven of Wands, which is grasp opportunity. It's right in front of you. King of Swords, which is a strong male, and the Emperor, which is masculine energy. Yeah, I think that this is good for you. I'm seeing like 12 weeks. I would see this happening around the first of the year. But I think this is definitely a good move on your part. Just make sure that you're not going behind anyone's back, or in any way making anyone feel like you aren't respecting them, which I don't think you would do, but just to be sure. If you guys want to if you want a copy, just send an email to info@jamielifehealer.com, and then bear with us, because sometimes we try to share it, but sometimes it takes a little bit to get everybody back. I will do it again. You know what, guys? I'm absolutely going to do this again. The biggest thing is just literally taking a shower and putting on makeup, because, you know, who wants to go? I can't do that. Although maybe one night I just will. I'll be like, I'll show up and I'll be in a wife beater with no bra and the demented spider, which is kind of looks like that. It's totally hot. You know what, guys? I think I feel like I'm at a natural stopping point. Let's do this. Let's draw a couple cards. Since I didn't do a card of the day today. I had Temperance this morning. Let's draw a couple cards for everybody that's within earshot. So this could be anybody right now, anybody in the future. Think your question in your head, all right? Got it? Pick one, not five. Pick a question in your head. And I am going to give you, I've never done this before, but I am being told to draw 3 cards and answer your question. Obviously, it may not be exact, but I think we can get somewhere with it. You're welcome, Alethea. Yes, Renee, I do readings Monday through Friday, sometimes on the weekends. Just email info@jamielifehealer.com, and Gina will set you up. All right, so got your question in your head. 5 of Wands. This is what brought you here. You are your own worst enemy. Doubting yourself, worrying, thinking you're not enough, beating yourself up for things that are not your fault, being codependent, all of those things fall into you are your own worst enemy. Followed by Current, the Chariot. Guess what? This means movement. Moving away from something towards something. This is very positive, fast movement. And the 3 of Wands. This is a resounding positive. Whatever you asked, 3 of Wands says your ship is coming in. It's one of my favorite cards. I asked a question. So actually I had two. I guess I gotta, I gotta admit that. Um, Gina, you've been hanging out with me all night. And Jade, is Jade still here? Gina, do you, if I'm gonna watch now, Gina's probably not there. Barbara's actually in my book. How you feeling, girl? I want to talk to you guys a little bit before we get done. I want to kind of just get into your heads, and I don't want to do the reading things, but I want to, I just want to talk to you guys like friends and just, what's going on? What questions do you have for me? Donna, worry is a wasted emotion. You're absolutely right. Is Gina still on, or did she run away on me? I know she's probably got to work in the morning. She's here. Okay. Gina, other than a boy question, because I know you always want to know that, do you have a question for me? Because my own kids don't ask me as often. Christina, that's awesome. You know what the funniest thing happened? I have to tell you guys while Gina's typing. So I had a date on Sunday night. It was a Game of Thrones thing, and it kind of lasted till Monday. It was fun. Went to breakfast and went to the beach for a little while. Well, then we end up past this store. It's called, crap, it's a Planet Surplus. It's like, it looks like a giant garage sale with like cool electronics and things. It was so funny because today on my Facebook page, I get an email and this guy's like, you were at Planet Surplus yesterday. It was driving me crazy because I knew you. It turns out he was the owner. So big shout out to Lee. I said, why didn't you say hi? Yeah, Diane. Does anybody else feel that 3-card reading helped answer your question? Barbara Robinson in my chat room, you are one of my all-time favorite healings. Some of you might remember it was at my 3rd live event, I think. She was sitting there with her mom, and I saw Something Health, and there's a whole story. It's in my book, so if you guys want to read my book, but Barbara, you're still here, and you should not be here. And I don't take any credit for that. To me, I just remember that moment and feeling that energy leave me, and I'm saying to the boys, do not make me do this in front of everybody. There were 250 people there, but they were bound and determined, and you're still with us, and that just makes, if it weren't for my 3 kids, I wouldn't know why I was here, but it's times like this that I know why I'm here, and it makes me just so happy. So I hope you're feeling great. Yeah, Gina, why other than a boy? All right, is that what you want to know? Ask a real question, though, not like, when's my husband going to come? You're 21, you don't need a husband. Kim, you know what? I quit in March of 20, it's like a year and a half ago. I still use the nicotine lozenges, and I have the only pen that worked for me is called Ego-T. Look for it on eBay. That's where I buy mine. They're cheap. And I get my liquid from vapedudes.com, V-A-P-E, dudes. I'm telling you, no vape pens work for me. This one works, and I don't even want cigarettes. Every now and then, I'm not going to lie, every now and then I'll pick up a cigarette just because I want to be cool, but not really because I actually like smoking. But yeah, I don't. Diane, any word on stuff going on with you and Mitchell? Not together. I don't know on his end. I haven't actually, I keep up with him online, but I haven't talked to him about that. I know, you want the truth, guys? I would tell you this. I think right now in my life is the first time that I'm ready. Even when Evan was here and we were doing a show, I wasn't ready. I'm at that point in my life where the ego is out of the way. I trust. I love my path. I love my purpose here. That love radiates, and those of you that know me should be able to see it, And I'm as single gets. I don't even have an apartment. I don't even have a job, but I am so peaceful. And so I feel almost like it's time. The last network that came to me was Netflix. January will be 2 years, so about a year and a half ago. I did not say no. I just didn't like the idea. So send good vibes that I can stay on the right path. But I feel like, yeah, Diane, I think it would be TV. I've always known that that's my destiny and my path. Ashley said, your card spoke to my heart. Thank you. I'm telling you, these 3 cards, 5 of Wands, the Chariot, and the 3 of Wands are literally for all of you tonight. I don't even know how to explain that. Candy, just want to say thank you for all you do to bring light and understanding to people's lives. Thank you. You're very welcome. Can't go to personal ones. Where do you see me? Okay, my daughter, where do you see me in a year, career-wise? I'm scared of mediocre. You know, both Gina and I are dating online, and she said, I want extraordinary, Mom. And I'm like, damn, I want extraordinary. And so I actually put seeking extraordinary. Gina, the thing about you is you just amaze me in every way. Not only when I leave your chair, you know, for those of you joining us, Gina's my daughter, and she's a Paul Mitchell stylist. She's a god. She's like a artist. You make people feel beautiful. You make people look beautiful. I think you need to be prepared, though, that I feel, because I'm literally just reading for you right now, I feel like you're going to advance very quickly. There's going to be a lot of jealousy if you're not careful with your energy. And I think you need to be prepared for that. I could see you actually working into management. I think you'll always do hair, but either that or you go into something more like working with celebrities. I've always seen that for you. So I know that in the next year I see amazing things for you. You, Allie, you guys hanging out together, being together has just changed your life, and it makes me so happy. What else we got here? Let's see. Good. Use the lozenges. You know, there's nothing wrong with nicotine. Dr. Mark, you guys remember Dr. Mark? He's used nicotine pretty much every day since he was very young. It actually stimulates brain function. It's the smoking or the tobacco that's an issue because it has other things, carcinogens and such. And don't beat yourself up. Hi, George. Aw. You see me you guys see me in Rob's house? Give my girl love. Aw. George and, God, blank. Oh, my Lord. Dude, I knew her before I knew you. Red. They're really good friends with my little brother, so they're actually here all the time. Let's see what else you guys have to say. Bonnie, you read me on your show and you helped me. Thank you. Good to know. I love that. Tracy, will I do well in school? Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Massage therapy, come on. You know how to love. Absolutely. Come live me. What is living you, Dave? That sounds pornographic. Are you saying live me? Yes, Diana, yours is your time. You know, I've known Diana since high school, and it's honestly never been my time. It's always been service. Service to my children, service to my relationships, service to you guys. That's not going to end. But I feel like this is my time. Like it's my turn. I want to find that perfect person for me, you know, and I'll stay single if I don't. You know, I've got to the point now where, like I told you earlier, I can meet the greatest. God, this last one is he's amazing. He's amazing. But I just think we're in two different places. And being willing to let go because you care about someone is incredibly important. But Diana, thank you. That's how I feel too. Donna, Gina, in a year you'll have your own salon. Wouldn't surprise me. Lisa, those cards were for everybody that's on right now, so you can apply them any way you want. I've never done that before, but I definitely feel. Sunny, oh, Sunny Carpenter, this is my cousin Mona's younger daughter. Hi, sweetie. Oh, it's so good to see you. Let's see. No, you're not going to get stuck. Yeah, Gina, you're going to deal with some jealousy. You do. You just need to be very kind at all times. Yeah, you do want to do more than be behind the chair. Well, that's good because that's what I see for you. Good. There's some amazing light shining down the right side of the image, like two arcs. So would that be, wait, it's probably the ceiling fan. Oh, I see it. Oh, that wasn't there before. Let's see where it's coming from. That's so cool. Today is a new day, absolutely. Yeah, Gina, read the comments because people are definitely giving you. Oh, Leslie, I love you so much. I met Leslie. I gotta say, is it okay, Leslie? I'm not gonna say everything, but I met Leslie. This is crazy because we both dated the same guy. I kid you not. At one point or other, we both dated the same guy, and she dated my ex-husband after we split up. how could I not be like total bosom pals with this girl? It's amazing. We've loved the two of the same men, and one lives in Jersey. That's just amazeballs. I was like, you want to be like, you know who? Am I supposed to know who you know who is? Yeah, I see it right there. Let me do one more thing. I got to go back because you know me, when I'm done, when they're done, I'm done, and they are not done yet. Okay, so go into my inbox. All right, here it is. Sarah P. Hi, Jamie. Been following you for a while now. Love the energy you give and the vibe around you. Thank you for sharing that with us. You're welcome. I stumbled on your live feed tonight. It must not have been by chance, so I'll just ask you this. I knew it had to be somebody. I'm feeling a bit lost right now. My life is nowhere near where I'd envisioned when I was growing up. Welcome to how most of us feel. Here, I have given up on love. Do not do that. I've given up on love these last few years. Major heartbreak a couple years ago, but I feel time ticking away. I'm 35 to 38 years old. You aren't sure? Is it somewhere in that range? And I wonder if I'll ever have a chance to be a mom and have a family with a person by my side who loves me and I love him. Do you see it for me? Thank you for your love and energy. Take care, Sarah. Sarah! Yes! Isn't it funny, the 3 cards that I pulled? You are your own worst enemy. If you're despondent at 35, I am almost 48, and I still believe that it's going to happen for me. You are your own worst enemy. Chariot, move forward. Get rid of conventional thinking. Get rid of what's holding you back. And 3 of Wands, your ship is coming in. And the 3 of Wands is so lovely because it's like the biggest kind of giving, sort of, other than maybe the 9 of Cups, which is like the wish card. Your only reason that you haven't achieved this or gotten this is it wasn't time yet. Ask the universe for what you want. I'm going to tell you guys again, go to, I love you, thank you, Dave. Go to jamielifehealer.com, click on things to check out up top, and click on Designer Life. Just please do that. That was for Sarah, who wrote to me tonight. Let's see what else we got. I know, you keep saying, but it's Texas. Kitchen Nights. Oh, it has been there all night. Cool. That's awesome. Whoa, boobs. I think my little button thingy came undone. My boobs don't know they're 48. That's because of Dr. Fiala. He is amazing. What else, guys? I think we'll wrap up here in a few minutes. I feel like I'm on a date that I don't want to end. Is that weird? You know what? I've missed you guys. I haven't felt like sharing as much. I think not because I felt reclusive. I just didn't feel, I needed to heal. I needed to do some growing. I needed to do some self-realization, understanding, really like help launch my kids, make sure they were good. But I can honestly tell you, this is the first time in my life that I am ready. I'm ready if it's TV. I think it is. All it takes is one phone call. I've had, since Evan, so when Evan passed away, transitioned, we were supposed to do a show. Obviously that didn't happen. I probably had 10 different contacts. They just came out of the woodwork. I don't want to name them, but like some serious networks. And I said no. Like none of them felt authentic or right to me. They all felt it was just about the money or it was just about entertainment. And I have rules. So at the end of the day, I can feel it, you guys. And I think that's part of why I'm doing this tonight. I think that I've always said to the wolf pack, remember that, you guys, the wolf pack, that we pull in the energy of those that are on the journey with us. And I think that I wanted to bring you back into my world. And I think I'm going to do some of these without warning. I'm just going to jump on, you know, and just be like, hey, Demented Spider, I'm making goulash or whatever. Just to share, I want to share my life with you again. And it's been a long time. And I miss you equally as much, I'm sure, as you've missed me. Lorenzo, I didn't know you knew Jamie. I love this. Love you, love you. Aw, this is great. John, just click a refresh. Boobs. I miss you. I love this. Everything is bigger and better in Texas. True. Maybe there's a cute boy in Texas. Wish you could do another show. I love it. And I feel kind of, Barbara, that's what I'm doing right now by being here. I mean, this is about Andrea, another data motion. Rob's on too. My data motion people. Are you guys hiring? Because I totally need another job. Andrea, I gotta brag on Andrea for a minute. Andrea, I think you were an intern when I was there, and I will tell you, I taught her 15 years of search engine optimization, social media, marketing, digital marketing. Just tell me you're kicking ass, girl. Just tell me you're kicking ass. Oh my God, it's so good to see you. I just gave it to her because I believe in her. She's an amazing girl. Diane, I love you being in my life too. Oh, guys, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. Follow you for a long time, so happy to see you. Thank you. Stacy, oh, you're awesome, Jamie. I love seeing your posts and your cards. Some really touched me and feel they're meant for me. You know, that the truth, Donna's still, what do you call it, campaigning for Texas. You know, the thing about the things that I post, the QAs, the randoms, like anything that I post, it speaks to your heart. Bring it in, take it. It doesn't have to be perfect. If I say M name like Matt and your name is Mark and it feels right to you, then it is for you. I'm trying to reach a mass audience. The other thing I'll ask you guys for is share my stuff, you know, because sometimes what I post, it's meant for someone that isn't on my page. You know, I feel like if the broader the audience, you know, this is not my principal source of income. Currently it kind of is, but typically it's not. What I share with you guys, I do because I love you. And I would not be the person I am today if it weren't for you. I will never, ever forget those first few months after Evan passed away. And if you're new to me, Evan was my best friend and my boyfriend at the time and co-host on Cosmic Caffeine. And he had a coronary embolism March 2nd, 2014 at 3:33 p.m. in my car. You know, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this. This is like uber personal, but I'm still going to tell you. One of the things that I couldn't talk about really easily in the beginning, but now I can. It's been 3.5 years. Can you guys believe that? That day when it happened, I pulled up to the ER in Celebration, and he was passed completely out. And I didn't know if I could tell he wasn't breathing. So I'm screaming at the guy to like get somebody or whatever. And I run around the car and I open the door. I slam the seat back. Evan was 6'2" and like a big muscular guy. Seat goes back. I plug his nose and I take a breath and I gently breathe into his lungs. And it took me a few months to actually realize that halfway through that breath, he went, and that was the last breath he ever took. And it warms my heart to know that his last breath on this earth was half his and half mine. That to me is heaven. So I have some good thoughts there. Barbara, you remember you told me about my heart racing and the vibe in my chest. That was my energy drawing you in. Yes, that was the vibrational healing, Barbara. See, if I had my show right now, I'd be like, call in, let's tell your story. It's in my book, though, guys, I swear. Yeah, that was an amazing experience. I know, Roz, I love you, girl. I need to do more randoms. Thordis, thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Danielle, she's gigging right now. You crack me up. Welcome. I've watched on the sidelines for years as you put yourself out there by trial and error, and I have such respect for you. The hardest part was watching you lose Evan, who I know was and is your soulmate. Jamie, you're the perfect friend, I'm sure. I wish you the best and look forward to whatever you get into next. You are on the face honest. It doesn't get better than that. Yes, I am. You know, I like to think I'm a good friend. I'm the friend that you call when you're in a crisis. Everyone that knows me knows, you know, my phone hasn't rung once while we've been on this. It's because nobody ever calls me. I know, Gina, right? Nobody ever calls me because I don't like to talk on the phone because I love to talk on the phone. I hate shopping. If you want to like tell me, hey, we got a flask and there's some art. I'm not like I'm an alcoholic, but alcohol makes everything better when you have to do girl shit. It's just not me. But man, if you're in crisis, I'm your girl. So I like to think I'm a good friend. Thank you, Judy. We love you too. My mom knew you and Evan would be together. Yes, if you don't know, Celebration is a city in Florida. It's down by Kissimmee. Yeah, it's a pretty intense story. There's a lot more. I mean, there's things that I think in the beginning, you know, that I went through. I often tell people, I'm like, going through the loss of Evan wasn't, I deal with loss every day with you guys. I know what it feels like. I know what it's like to lose someone you care about. But I lost my lifeline. He was the only human up to that point in my life that I could share a bed with, even just as best friends, which I swear to you, to this day, only the last 3 months were we dating. The rest of the time, he wouldn't touch me with a 10-foot pole. That boy would wrap his beautiful arms around me and kiss my neck and cuddle up to me for an entire year. I was butt-ass naked, too. I was like, I will prove to you you want to date me. He just wouldn't. And but you lose somebody like that, and it shattered me for a while. In fact, Jaden wrote a song. She says no, but when I hear it, there's a line that says a shot of unmarked vodka, something. It's just about being at your bottom. If you go to YouTube for Jaden, Jaden Kruse, it's a song called She, SHE. Please go listen to that. If you feel down and out or you feel lonely, it's an incredible song, and I felt like that after him. But the reality is it blew me up into 1,000 pieces. And if you're dealing with loss right now and grief, again, go to my website, jamielifehealer.com. There's a blog. It's called The Deafening Silence. And I started The Deafening Silence. I wrote for about a year on day 35. I want to say it was 35. No, I didn't do it on 33. That would have been way cooler. Maybe it wouldn't have seemed as authentic. Hi, Evan. Every time I see 3:33, he died at 3:33 p.m. Me too, Evan time. He would be so full of himself right now if he saw this. Do you know what I was thinking today? I was watching, for some reason, I wanted to watch the Matrix movies again. So I was watching the second. I've seen the first one a couple days ago, and then I watched the other two today. Thank you, Gina. Oh, you're a good friend. Thank you. You're my best friend. Where was I going with this? Crap. See, I'm so easily distracted. Bird. It'll come back to me. It was something to do with Evan time. Oh, I was watching. I was when Neo and what's her name? Trinity, where she passes, and she says, "Kiss me." And then I thought about it. I'm like, I didn't do that. Like, I can still see him on the table when I got to go in and see him after everything happened, and how incredibly beautiful he looked like an angel. He was gorgeous. He was tan. Honestly, probably the best I've ever seen Evan look. Like, he was stunningly beautiful. And I didn't think to lean down and give him a kiss. I actually thought that today. It's weird, which is fine. Diva Angel, yes. It's hard going through loss and grief from someone who is still here. You're absolutely right. Leslie knows that one well, Kim. Absolutely. Hi, Maria. Oh, my gosh, Maria, do you see I'm in Rob's house? Rob's friends are, I think Rob told you guys to get on there and make sure I'm not destroying his house. All right, so unless anybody has anything compelling, I think we have done this, and I just can't tell you. Was the video quality okay? It seems a little grainy when I look at it, but I just wanted to use my laptop so I could see you guys and be free. If I need to, I'll use my iPhone next time because it's a lot clearer. I just cannot tell you. Please share this, because there's so much meat in here for people that are hurting. And, you know, I've never done anything I do to get readings. I can get readings very easily. I do this because I feel the sense of that you guys need connection. You guys need to know that somebody out there genuinely loves you. And when you look at these eyes, I do. Send me good vibes. I feel like something really great is about to happen in my life. I hope. Thank you, Rebecca. And good. Thank you, Lynn. I can't. It's 9:33. I think this is the perfect time to say goodnight. Cheers. Here's to you. You are enough. Hug a total stranger. Laugh until it hurts. Until next time. Keep an eye. Put your notifications on, because I'm just going to do random. I'm going to get on and do these for you guys. So some I'll plan, some I won't. Before 9:33 is over, good night. I love you. Bye.